everyone. This week's Success with Stacy is going to discuss nurses listen carefully. That's one of the 3 questions that's on our patient satisfaction survey under the nursing domain. For the quarter that ended March 31, the first quarter of 2020, Cox Branson overall as a hospital did pretty good on this. 81% top box, meaning 81% of our patients rated us as always listening carefully. That was actually down about not quite a percent from December quarter 4 of 2019. So just a little bit decreased. I'm going to give you a few tips, pointers, what nurses listen carefully looks like toward a patient, for a patient. Right off the bat, I want to let you know that really how you respond to anything a patient says or requests, that is really going to make or break this question. So response is really key. Of course, body language, as with pretty much every single communication that we have, is important. So again, looking that patient in the eye, sitting if possible, trying not to multitask, making sure you're facing the patient rather than facing away from them, that type of thing with body language. You want to give the patient a verbal confirmation that you have heard them, like just a, okay, I understand, or yes, and taking that a bit further, when the patient's telling you something, probably a good idea to go ahead and do what we call reflective listening. For example, if a patient is telling you, I'm really worried about the care that I'm going to have at home, or if I won't have enough help at home. So then you would say something to the patient, okay, so what I'm hearing you say is you're concerned about the care that you're going to have at home. And then follow up with a response on that, such as, I'm going to make sure that the social worker comes in and talks with you about that. And then you've got to follow up and make sure that social worker really does come in, that type of thing. So follow through is very, very important. One last thing is just honoring the patient wishes. If, for example, the patient is telling you that they really want to try to get some sleep tonight, well, of course, you're going to try to make sure that happens, but we all know that care needs to happen sometimes overnight. So, just communicating with that patient what your intentions are. It's really important to me, Mr. Jones, that you get good rest tonight. We'll make sure that we do what we call bundled care, meaning if we do have to come in and do some care for you, we're going to try to do it all at once. We would have to wake you up a minimal number of times. So again, just how you respond to that patient and how you follow through with the patient requests and what they're asking and what they're telling you, that's really the key for nurses listening carefully. Let me know if you guys have feedback, suggestions, anything at all. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next week.